What's going
Woo!
on?
I'm out of breath. Oh, how are
Were
you?
you running?
Maybe.
Not bad.
I just had to get something from the mail.
Okay.
Oh, how are you today,
Just
sir?
breathe. Not bad, and you?
Good. And as I told you earlier, if we get enough students to want to go to the next class, I'll book another class.
Okay, nice.
Sorry, I'm just catching my breath. Okay. Well, I'm waiting for other students to arrive too. We have 6 students subscribed to this class, but it's just me and you. So why don't you tell me how your day was while I catch my breath?
Well, my day was nice. I went to the gym. I've been reading some books like Blood, Blood, Doctor Who,
Yeah.
The Blood Cell, and practicing my reading comprehension for sure, because I
You
need
like
a lot.
Doctor Who?
What?
You like Doctor Who?
Yes. I am still the beginning and just a prison in space
Yeah.
and guys trying to escape, trying to do amazing things to escape, to return to Earth. Do you know this book, by the way?
Well, I've watched all the Doctor Who, so I'm
Hmm.
not sure if I remember the episode or not yet.
It is was this like a TV show?
You know, yeah. Well, what are you asking me? You said you watched Doctor Who. You know. Well,
No, but
yeah.
I am reading the book. I
Oh,
didn't.
the Doctor. Oh, so it's not a TV show. It's just one of the books written on the TV show.
It's nice.
Ah, no, I've never read.
Mhm.
I've never read any of the books. And you know what, Edson? I probably should. That's a really good idea.
Yeah. And I had chicken for dinner.
Wow. What kind? How'd you?
Actually, I
How was
prepared
it?
a
Good
very
food?
good chicken. And tomorrow I hope I have a barbecue on my own.
Oh, well, I hope you do too. Or Edson, looks like others are showing up, so let's end our small talk and we'll go ahead and get started with the lesson. So, guys, describe what you see is simply that. So, most of you have attended, but just in case, I'm going to show you images like of this beautiful um, aprange. The aprange is a very tasty, tasty fruit. Yeah, yeah, that's weird. So what I want you guys to do is you can do one of many things. One, you can describe exactly what you see. It's kind of easy to do, not very difficult. Add a bit more of a challenge. I want you to describe what comes to mind when you see this. Or number three, I want you to make up some sort of a story. Okay? So what I'm going to do, and you can do whatever you want. I want to give you guys the complete freedom for this. This is an advanced class. I'll give each of you 2 minutes. Edson was here first, so I'm going to start with Edson. Go ahead, please, Edson.
I remember when I did my first juice. Like the orange juice was terrible. I was with my family. We were joined like for on occasion, not a special occasion, but we were joined by uh was I think someone's birthday, and then I had to do this orange juice,
Mm-hmm.
and it was terrible because there was not a lot of sugar, and there was no sugar in my house, and I just did it, and but nobody drank it because it was terrible. Even I didn't like my own orange juice because I had to put sugar, but I have to go to the supermarket to buy a little bit of sugar. And in the midterm, my family was having dinner. And by the way, it was very delicious dinner because my favorite meal, like rice and beans and beefs, some beefs and potato. And we after that we celebrate with a cake. This I know if I remember, if I'm not mistaken, was my brother's birthday. And I returned to my house, and finally we all drank a lot of juice. And my brother had bought a soda, one soda, no, just like three sodas to join with cake.
Thank you. Time is up. All right. David and Amp have joined us, so thanks for coming, guys. I've started with Edson, then I'll go to Hyde, Raphael, back over to Amp, and then David, and we'll continue. Okay, I'm giving each of you 2 minutes, so Hyde, you have 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I had several apple trees in my garden. Once one of the trees had broken because of strong typhoon. I grafted another twig to that stem of that tree, but it's a different kind of twig. It came from an orange. Luckily, it grew up, and finally it produced a fruit. I cut off it of the shape likely apple, but the inside was orange. I tried to eat. It was very sour. Oh, it's not good. But when I make jam with that fruit, it was very good. I gathered the tree, the twigs, and I grafted two twigs in another trees.
Mm-hmm.
It became a big amount. Next 3 years later, I got a lot of fruit. I started to selling my jam, my handmade jam. It had a very big sale. I became rich.
Nice. Now, Hyde, you still have 21 seconds. Do you want to continue, or should we end your time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you very much, Hyde. All right, Raphael, you also have 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
It reminds me that I have to go to the supermarket tomorrow, buy some fruits to to make a salad, a fruit salad for my girlfriend because she loves fruit salad and I like as well. And it's something very easy to do. And I have to do is slice the fruits and use some cream. So because I'm in charge to cook the dinner tomorrow, and I'm terrible at the kitchen, so I will never invite some of you guys to eat my dinner tomorrow because I don't know, it sounds awful and terrible. What else? Because I don't like cooking and I'm not something I would never have at my home. It's a fancy kitchen because I'm not. It's something I really don't like to do. But I'm on the other hand, I trying to start eating more healthy food like fruits and vegetables. Trying to change my daily habits of eating and trying to get a healthier life. Changing my diet. So, and I like apples and oranges. So it's a good way to start. So that's it. I don't have anything else to say about
All right.
fruits.
Thank you very much. All right, Amp.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Ah, that's good. Well, just watching this picture, that remind me when I went to Santiago, in the neighborhood that my sister lived, all around the neighbors, in the neighborhood, you can find a tree with green apples. Well, for me, it was unusual, but that is something that in my region we don't have outside home. Generally, they are in farms in the Andes region, that is the mountain part of my country. But the oranges, yes, that remind me, when with my whole family we went to my sister-in-law's farm, and we went there. The climate was pretty nice, and we decided to go through all the plantation that they have, cacao and oranges, and also green plantain. And it was funny because the big trees of oranges, really old, and big oranges were on the top of the trees, very high. And one of my cousin said, "Well, I am going to to go up and go take the oranges." But when we was there, where he was trying to get to the top, he just fall down with a on my brother's hand, and then his hand just become swollen immediately, and we had to return to the house because he needed to take medicine, and try to put a bandage on it.
Thank you very much. David, welcome to Crazy Fridays. You've got the same image. What comes to mind when you see this image? Earth to David? David? Okay, so whatever reason, David's not there. Actually, he sent me a message saying he doesn't like any of us anymore. So that's why David's not there. Okay. Next image, here we go. Edson, we'll start with you. What? So it's kind of a strange image here. Edson, what comes to mind when you
Oh,
see this image?
it's a very scared image. But I remember when I was having lunch with my dad and my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it was during the night, and in the another corner, we there was a bar, a mini bar, and well, one guy was working there, was making some sandwich for to sell for people, and suddenly the bar exploded. And I got astonished with this situation because I never faced some situation like that because I was near the bar. I heard the explosion, and my dad was there to help the guy.
Mm-hmm.
It was a situation that I was for sure I was younger. Um, I don't remember exactly my age, but I was like almost like a child, and my dad was there to helping the guy, and I just imagine the situation. A body with the guy was like screaming, like help me, somebody help me, something like this. And I just imagine the situation. The skin of the guy was terrible. It's a lot of blood over the skin, and a couple of minutes after, the ambulance came and took the guy to the hospital. I told my dad, what happened with the guy?
Thank you, Edson. I want to continue hearing that, but unfortunately, I've got to move on to the next student. Now, David had problems, but he's back, so I'm going to give him an opportunity.
Can you
David,
hear me?
I can. Here's your
Oh,
image. What are you thinking when you see this image?
well, it's a very gruesome image
Is
for
it?
Friday. For Friday.
Is it really a
Friday's
gruesome image, though?
it is gruesome, it's bloody, it's grotesque.
Oh, it's just a
It's
doggy.
it's a doggy.
Well, okay, let's.
Well, you look at the dog, I look at the other side of the image. So it
Wow.
depends on. So I think it's yeah, but I'm not looking at the dog, I'm looking at the other side.
Wow. Look on the bright side.
Right, but it's not the bright side. I mean, the bad side is bigger than the bright side. So,
Okay.
so that reminds me of the movie The Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
That was a scary movie that I watched when I was a kid, and I remember that I was not able to go to sleep because I had that image in my head, and I was afraid of the dark. Um, but I got over it, luckily, fortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But also reminds me of death, and this is a brutal death. She's bleeding, and she's coming from an accident. So that's another concern that I have. Not that I think about this every single minute, but when you drive, when you use a car, a vehicle, or when you choose any kind of means of transportation, there's always a chance that you might have an accident.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not morbid thinking about this all the time, but I still, think about that because I'm a very good driver, but avoiding accidents is not depend. Oh, and time is up.
No, and bad things happen in life too, and that's
Right. So
But we always tend to focus on the funny and the humorous in this class, but you know what? Sadness and death is part of language, and you
and
know I
life
think
too. I mean,
it is. It
yeah,
is.
it's life. The cycle of life. We want to live forever. We are so happy when somebody is born, when a baby is born, but when somebody dies, it's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
very dramatic. And I understand because you won't be able to see that person again.
Well, thank you
But
very much for that, David. Let me go on to next student now, which is Hyde. Hyde, same image. What comes to mind when you see it?
My youngest sister laughed a lot. When she was laughing with her mouth wide open, something entered her mouth. She was surprised and she swallowed the thing. After that, she had a very big appetite. She ate a lot. 8 months later, something happened on her body. Some creature from the universe came out from her mouth. It's likely a dog, but actually it's not it's not in the globe. It's a very rare case. Then many scientists came to my house. They checked the new animal. The animal can live without air, but sure it can live in the air. So they have very good inspiration. Maybe they sent this animal to the universe with new space shuttle or something. So they created this creature. The creature, the number was expanded, but this animal had a very good brain, intelligent. Finally, this animal conquered the Earth.
Well, thank you very much. This time with 3 seconds to go. Okay. Raphael.
Okay. This reminds me that I have to take my dog to the pet shop because he needs to cut off his fur. His fur grows so quickly, and it's almost like this picture right now we are seeing. There's a lot of. It looks so scary because his fur covered his eyes and he cannot see. So it seems to be very strange for him, very bad for him. And also because it's really hot and he might be suffering due to so much fur he has. So I have to take him. Definitely, I have to take him to the pet shop and also to take him to take some vaccines because it needs to take vaccines as well. I actually I have dogs. I think I have told you yet. I have told you before that I have 3 dogs here, and I like to take care of them when I have time. So I love dogs. I've had dogs all my life, and they're very funny, and it's a great companionship. So and it's good to have a friend who doesn't bother me sometimes. So
They're very loyal creatures, aren't they?
exactly, they're very fun, friendly, and lively, adorable.
There they are.
So that's it. Love dogs.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. So we're back over to AMP now, and I don't know why, Raphael, we were having some technical problems with your voice. You know what? I'm gonna go with this image, and I'm gonna change it up shortly. AMP, what comes to mind when you see this image?
Well, the typical costume in horror movies. That's why I don't like horror movies with a lot of blood on it. And the funny part is that the dog is hiding on the costume. And yes, I like dogs a lot. I haven't had a lot dog for a while, but now I have one that has just 1 month with us. And yes, sometimes the it just I am trying to hit her because I'm teaching how to do her businesses, but in the way that she ran away and then she's hiding under the.
I'm teaching my son how to do his business too.
So it's funny because yeah, I try to be severe with her, but then when she start running away under the bed or under the table, yeah, it's so funny. And then well, after a while, 2 minutes or she is again moving the tail, and yeah, it's spoiled. And this month, that is the first month here, when I go out of the church or any part, she started crying until I am back. But these days, because my sister is here, and she is also spoiling her. Well, nowadays it's different. But yeah, she is a spoiled pet, and it's also mischievous.
All right, thank you very much. Now, I haven't done this in a while, but we're going to get back to a few things that I haven't done in a while, just so that we can do things a little different and keep things interesting. So I'm going to pair David and Edson. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up 5-minute conversations with you guys, and we're just simply going to use the image as the starting point for our conversation. Now, guys, anything goes here. If you want to think of crazy stories, if you want to improv, if you want to joke around or tell serious stories, I'll let you guys decide that. Start off with some basic introductions. Hey, how are you? That kind of thing. And then use the image that I have here, which is a wonderful image. I mean, you're going to see this and you're going to think like, wow, teacher, that's the best image ever. Well, maybe you won't quite say that. No, that's a little bit far-fetched. I'm just stalling for time as I'm trying to manipulate the image a little bit so it'll display on the screen properly. There we go. That should do it. And stop sharing that. Here we go. All right, so your timer starts now, guys. Go ahead.
Hi,
Hello.
David.
Edson, how's it going?
Not bad. And you?
It's Friday, yay! So it's good. It's a good day for me. And
Do you
it's a
have talk?
It's a 3-day
Oh, sorry.
weekend.
What?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I say it's a 3-day weekend for me, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be damn good.
It's amazing this picture, like this image. I hate dogs.
You hate dogs. Why is that?
Yes. No, not actually I hate dogs, but I don't like dogs inside the house.
Why?
Because for me dogs are dirty.
Dirty. Well,
And yes,
give
if
them a
you wanna
bath.
have a if you wanna have a dog in your house, you need
Mhm.
to make them take a shower every day, like us. Don't you agree?
Not every day. You have to take a bath at least
Come on, for sure. Don't
once a
don't
month, I
don't you have
think.
a, don't take a shower every day.
You have to take them a bath. You have to give them a bath every month, I believe.
No way.
Yeah, that's the way it is. I mean,
Come on.
for some reason, you cannot shower them every day. It's not. I mean, the hygiene is different from animals than from human beings, right?
No way. We are. It's like everybody who takes shower every day. Uh, Animals, pets at all. They need to take a shower every day.
Oh my God, look at this image.
Cats, dogs.
No,
No.
well, I think
This is,
they
hold on. This is my, oh my God, I'm not doing a shower every day look.
exactly, of course, not. It's impossible. They don't do that. Well, you can have a little tiny pet, like maybe a Chihuahua. That would help.
You know,
That's Edson, you can have a Chihuahua you want. It's kind of tiny.
no way. Do you have a dog in your house?
No, not because I'm very
Do
selfish. I don't, well, not selfish, but, I don't have the time to, I don't want to be on a schedule. When you have a dog, you are on a schedule because you need to
Yeah.
come home to walk the dog. You're going to stay late at night. So I don't want to have that attachment. And that's why I don't have a dog. But I wish I could have a dog.
Imagine, imagine that is terrible. A dog sleeping with you in your bed. Like I have a friend who does it.
Yeah, most Americans do that. They sleep with their dogs.
Hey man, don't be talking about people's spouses that way. Come on.
Well, that's
It's
it.
terrible. Come on.
You see, like a
It's like
Simon's wife is sleeping with Simon.
you know,
Look at this dog. My goodness, it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute.
cute. Come on.
Kind of
It's
cute.
not cute. It's
It's cute.
terrible.
No, it's cute. I do like dogs, but I don't have the time. I mean, in a way, I've been so kind of selfish, but I wish I could have a dog. When I was living once I lived in a house where my friend has a dog, or had a dog because she passed away last year, and her name was Lucy, and she was adorable. adorable. But at the beginning, she was very. She didn't trust me. She looked at me like, like, who are you? What do you want? What are you doing here?
What you're
Yeah,
doing for me?
yeah. What you doing here?
Yeah.
Because and I remember that she didn't trust me at all. She looked at me like very seriously with me with that look. But eventually, she realized that I was a good person, I guess, and she
She
trusted me.
tried to attack you?
No, one way that dogs give you a different sign when they like you. For example, she will show that she likes me. She will jump in
Uh-huh.
my bed. I didn't like that. I said, Lucy, get out of my bed. But and my friend said, no, that's the way she's telling you that she likes you. So she jumped in my bed.
Did you hit her?
No, never do that. I used to
Come on.
just scream at her, Dad, get on my bed, and I closed the door. But it was not her fault. She was just
What
showing me
about
that
the
she likes me.
mess?
Pardon?
What about the mess? Because
The
probably,
mess? No,
yeah, if you made
she
a
just
mess,
jumped on the bed and just slept in the bed. She didn't do anything else. No, she was a very nice dog. She was nice. She was pretty and friendly. She was always friendly. And okay, time is up, I think.
Wow, I've lost
yeah.
everybody. Okay, guys, it's 7:30. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another class. Who's interested in attending another Describe What You See class after this?
I'll be there.
Besides Edson.
I can't.
David?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I was supposed to get a call, but a call from somebody, but I'm not sure if he's has
Okay,
to
so
confirm me.
Edson, we would have to get a few more in order for it to be worthwhile, but definitely I'm doing a lot tomorrow. Okay,
How
so,
many?
well, there are at least 3 so far.
Oh,
Maybe I'll do more, like the last time with the baby, okay?
okay.
All right, so let's see. So it's David and Edson. Let's do Edson and Amp. But I want to change the topic a little bit here. And yes, this ought to do it. So go ahead, guys, get started. Your new image is coming up shortly.
Hello, Amp.
Hi, Edson. How are you?
I'm bad. I'm bad. No, I'm good. I'm bad.
That's
I
good.
thought I
That's
was
good.
seeing a snake.
No, poor cat. I don't like cats, but with a snake around him, probably he's going to be history in a few minutes.
I like
I,
beef,
did you like
beef
cat? Did you like
from cat. Come on, it's terrible. No, I hate that.
cat?
I hate cats. I remember when I was studying in Boston. I was in a house which that has there was a dog and a cat in this house. And when my mom was not at home, I just hit the dog and the cat. They tried to attack me, and then I hit again.
Probably that is why you don't like dogs,
No, but
but
they
but you like
were.
snakes. That is worst.
Yeah, no, no, it's not. Look, snakes don't attack you. They are really really nice.
The snakes,
Yes.
you must be crazy. They attack even animals, and well, the the people said, well, you have to be careful with some kinds of snakes. But if you are scared, just seeing this animal just crawling around in the ground, you think that you are going to be watching all the details that if he have a triangle or not in his head. No, you are going to run away without looking at behind if this is dangerous or not. That kind of snake. No, not at all.
A friend of mine has a snake, like a pet as well. As well, no,
It's not
he has a
prohibited in your country.
what?
It's not prohibited in your country to have a snake like a pet.
Actually, it is, but he has, but it is not. for everybody to see this, and
Mm, yeah.
you know,
Hmm.
he
Yeah.
wants he
When
wants
I
to buy
was
another snake.
yeah, here, for example, a long time ago, there was some people that used to travel to the Amazon region, and they
Uh-huh.
came, yeah, with these pets. But nowadays, it's prohibited, and if
David.
they find you, if they find you with these kind of animals, yeah, you can go to jail. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah, because you are removing this animal from their own environment, and yeah.
But what kind of animal is allowed in your country to have like a pet?
Well, the normal one, cat, dogs, birds, but some kinds of bird also, because there are some species that are in danger. Well,
Yeah.
they are not also they are also in the list that you cannot have. And there are some species that, for example, you cannot if you are moving to Galapagos Island, you cannot
Mhm.
have any kind of pet because they don't belong to that environment. So yeah, it's more restricted there because they are trying
Yeah.
to protect. They are trying to protect the area. But yeah, a few years ago, no, there were some people that moved their goats or cans, dogs, and they have trouble with the population of the some kind of animals. They eat the eggs from the turtles, for example, and
Wow.
then now that they have some species in captivity, just to
Mhm.
until they are with the time enough to get back to the island, just to
No,
prevent.
no.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I just see a dog in my
Time is
sister
up.
house.
Time is up.
Okay.
Can't go over time. I get upset. Very upset. All right. So some of you don't like cats, and most of you love dogs. So there's only one thing I can really do in a case like that is show you this kind of image. And now it's Amp and David for 5 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Hi, David.
I am.
How are
So
you?
I was
What is
sorry. I
your
was not
favorite pet?
my favorite pet.
Dog or cat?
Mm, I would go for a dog. Yeah,
Me too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like cats, but I'm also allergic to cats, so I will never be able to have a cat.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't like them because they just jump
well,
and
I think cats are more independent than dogs. Cats, they will come to you when they need you. Otherwise, they will just do their own
yeah, when they
business.
want to eat.
Or they want you to pet them, they will come to you. But if you go and bother them, they will like, "Rah," attack
Yeah.
you because they don't want to be bothered.
What kind of strange cats do you guys have? We've
I
had a
don't know.
few cats, and granted, cats don't smile, but they've always been pretty appreciative of our attention. And
No, but it's not like a dog. Dog, you just open the door. The dog is, waving their head, their
well,
tail.
dogs are social animals. Cats are kind of loners, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It just
But dogs always taste better, though.
tastes better.
Oh yeah, like dogs. You put ketchup or steak sauce. Especially with caramelized onions.
Yeah,
There's
and
nothing
then
like
your
a good taste.
cholesterol go up.
Yeah, but there's nothing like a good dog. They taste so good.
Whatever.
What, you've never had a hot dog, David?
Sure.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
From time
So
to
anyway,
time.
yeah. What?
From time to time.
Yeah, dogs are. Well, there are some places in the world they eat dog, and
Yeah.
some
Have
places
you seen the images of how they transport the animals that they find in the middle of the street, and then they are in a big basket, just like
Ugh, I don't want to think about that, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Well, that's the thing. We eat cute animals like, pigs and chickens. So I think it's a cultural thing.
Yeah, maybe because we just saw these animals like a pets. We don't
Right,
imagine it like a food. So that is
right,
why we cannot imagine it. But yeah,
right.
there are sometimes it said in some countries, for example, when instead of selling the goats, they use dogs,
Mm-hmm.
because the appearance is almost the same. Just they
It
cut
makes
the paws.
right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're right about that, but I think it's a cultural thing. What you eat. What is that? Oh,
Disgusting.
it's disgusting. Simon, take it away. Change the pictures. Something else, something better, something fun. If you like animals, otherwise I'm gonna call PETA. Anyway, so yeah. So you have a cat or a dog? What do you have?
No, I don't like cats. When I was a child, I remember that a cat was outside home, and
Hmm.
we have a guest here at home, and
Hmm.
he feed this animal, and then she didn't go any place. She was outside home,
Hmm.
and then she appeared another cat, female,
Hmm.
and both of them had 21 cats. A
Kittens.
lot. Yeah, yeah, a lot
21
of
kittens?
kittens. Yeah,
One?
outside. Yeah, it
Oh my
was
goodness.
two female
Oh
cats.
wow.
Yeah, it was a lot. And then, well, when I was back from school, all these animals was in the garden,
Hmm.
just walking, and sometimes they try to play with me, but you know that the nails
Hmm.
of the oops, they are just sharp, and that's why I don't like cats. And then they start just growing, and they were around the neighborhood,
Hmm.
and some of my neighbors just put poison, and
Oh no.
most of them that yeah, they disappear
Poor
little
things.
by little. Yeah, because it
Yeah.
was a lot of 21.
Hmm.
Ooh, yeah, a lot of cats.
Right.
But yeah, I prefer
Yeah.
dogs. Yeah, my whole life at home we have had dogs.
Hmm. Dogs. And at home, like how many dogs have you had?
Well, there was a time that have I had 3 dogs, but
Mm.
what happened? We used to have one.
Time is
Okay.
up, I think.
Yeah, I actually gave you more time. I forgot I was on mute. All right, so now it's David and Edson. So I've moved this off dogs a little bit here. So that way we're not going to talk about who's eating who. And let's see here. Oh, I think this is an interesting image here. There we go. Gentlemen, you have 5 minutes.
Who's so funny?
Oh, I think it's suffering. Is that a cow?
What?
What is it?
Ah, hell is it?
Poor
It's
thing
a
is.
cow, maybe.
It
But
looks
it's
like a
in
cow.
trouble.
What is it?
I
What
think
kind of animal is
it's some sort of cow.
Yeah, it's a cow, I
some sort
thought.
Cow.
of
I
cow?
thought. But anyway, poor thing is in
It's in
pain.
trouble, maybe.
Well, she's never smart, or he's never smart, but I
Have
think
you ever taken milk from the cow, like natural milk?
yes. Because when I was a kid, my grandparents used to have a little farm, and they
Hmm.
had one cow, and I remember that. Yeah, I tried to milk the cow, and it was very, it's kind of interesting because, and I had never seen a milk coming from the cow. I mean, I knew that it came from the cow, but I never really actually see it. And when I
Do
tried
you
to
drink
milk
the milk?
it, yeah, I milked the cow, and the milk was very sticky and also very warm. Like, wow, this is interesting.
Yes, it is much more delicious than artificial. Not artificial at all, but like once you,
Pasteurized milk.
yeah, pasteurized, yes.
Mhm.
Pasteurized is terrible, you know. Is
Mhm.
it doesn't taste, and
Horse. I
Why do you
like the
get the
cow.
sense that the
Saying,
cow in this
hello.
case is making fun of the horse?
And you're like, hello. I'm not the only dumb here. Yeah.
have you ever had a horse?
Yes. My grandpa used to have one, and I remember that maybe he was 5 years old. He,
Uh-huh.
I rode a horse with him, but you know, I was very young. So what happened is, when my
Did you
because
did you fall?
no, I didn't fall,
Come
but
on.
I didn't fall. But what happened is, I was on top of the animal and I didn't have any. There was nothing on the top of the animal, so
But
I was riding the horse, on the skin of the horse. So, but my skin was so. I mean, I was 5, 7 years old, like 5, 6 years old. So my skin was too soft. So when I was riding, I was fine. But when I get down on the ground, I noticed my butt was all, all the skin on my butt was all ripped off. You know,
yeah,
it was painful.
Ow.
Yeah, because
but you were good at riding a horse, so because you didn't fall.
no, but my grandpa was with me. I was not by myself.
Ah,
Oh my
okay.
God, poor horse.
Okay.
Well, no, in this case, I have to say, honestly, guys, I'm sorry, but if you're dumb enough to stick your head in the tree and you can't pull it out, I don't know.
I
See,
wouldn't help the
With
hold on
horse.
a minute, guys.
animals.
No, and this might sound harsh, but it's not like we threw a tire or a car or some man-made product in a field that this animal's never seen. This is a tree.
A tree? But
But
anyways, like that?
these
No
are like
way.
little kids. They don't have any the brain. They don't have enough not, intelligence to realize that it's dangerous. They're like little kids.
I
Okay,
would
Poor
have
thing.
hinted it to the horse.
guys, I'm going to show you a sad picture. No,
No.
no, it's not violent. It's
What,
anything like
what
that.
about
It's
with
just one of those you're
the
sad. And in this case, I truly do feel sorry
I'm
for the
calling
animal.
Peter right now.
Well, I'm not doing these to the animals. These are just just stop it. But look at this.
Why I feel sorry?
Well, because this animal is suffering and it's afraid.
What the
This
What's
hell
going
is
on? It
it?
fell
it
where?
it
Is that
fell.
elephant?
Yeah, it fell.
Oh my God, poor thing.
This is not natural. Elephants generally don't look down like this and see, oh, a hole in the ground. So the poor creature, you can see it's crying, it's terrified, and this is a
What is it?
situation where we have put something in its way. Now that horse, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but it's dumber than a bucket.
Where is from this kind of animal? It's from India?
Africa and Asia.
Africa? Asia? I thought it was from India.
Oh, some of them
Well,
from
India's
India.
in Asia.
Okay, sorry. Forgot. Don't let it be, please.
Go back
Don't
to
make,
third grade geography.
don't make me
Yep.
funny.
Hey, tomorrow at 2
For
o'clock,
sure.
geography class.
I skip the geography lessons.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, time is up. And here I am trying to post more pictures. All right. So now it's Edson and Amp. 5 minutes. Oh my God, it's 50 after. Where's the time gone?
You see, you need to have one more class after
Well,
this.
you know what? I would, Edson, and you know I love doing that, but if I don't have enough, I'll lose the ability to book other classes. So
Okay.
What do you mean?
if I drop below an average of 7 students, then I can only book classes in empty slots. So
Oh,
with about 4 or 5 days left, I don't want to lose that ability because I want to be able to have classes at certain times. So tomorrow during the day. There should be more students available, so I'm willing to try and do some more classes then. I've got like 6 classes this weekend at least, so Edson, plenty of time. Okay, Edson and Amp, go ahead, please. No, I'm not. We've got about 10 minutes left, and here's what I'm going to do. We're going to have a 3-way conversation. You guys are all good friends. You know how to work with each other. It's a little more complicated to do a 3-way conversation, but I know you guys can do it. David, you're a teacher. You're a great facilitator. I know you make sure everybody gets a fair amount of time, and I know the rest of you can make it work too. So let's just ad lib. Go ahead, guys.
Okay, so let's start with
I will
Amp.
kill the dog.
Let's start with Amp because she has to kind of be quiet. Amp, go ahead. What do you think about this image?
Yeah.
Yeah, the small dog was starving, or he wants to help his owner cleaning the dish before.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know.
Imagine you using the dish like this was cleaned by the dog. Come on.
But it's inside the dishwasher, so what is the problem?
I would kill the dog.
Guys, this is the brand new. It's right out of Asia, India, in fact. It's the LG Dog Dishwasher 6000. It's low on water, doesn't use a lot of water, and it doesn't require much energy.
Yeah, but it's full of bacteria after it's done.
David, we can't have everything. But because of the heat, you can leave the dishes out in the sun and it'll kill off the bacteria.
I'm so demanding, I know. So
Okay, I got one more picture to show you guys.
It's
But
a very
be
efficient
friendly
way to
with the environment.
I don't know.
Friendly with the environment.
Ah,
Oh.
he's so cute.
Yeah, little boy.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Did you
How old is he
finish?
now?
She, or as we like to call it in Canada, a he, is 21 months.
Yeah, I say he. Did
Oh,
I
I
say
thought you
she?
said he.
No, I say he. How old is he now? I know it's a he.
He's 21.
21 months. Wow.
Is he take a shower?
Oh, yeah. And, yeah, he has like 2 showers a day.
Really? It's nice.
I think he only needs 1 every 2 days, but my wife is super crazy that way.
Does he say any words?
Can you say anything? Diddle, diddle, diddle. Daddy? Mommy? Yeah, it looks like a bit of a rash
okay,
there.
so he said daddy, mommy. What else he does?
Say? Diddle, diddle. Diddle, diddle, diddle. Diddle, diddle, diddle.
He's growing very fast, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's growing like weeds.
Wow.
It's not so cold for him.
Well, we have heat in Canada. It's not like it's freezing inside.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with you today? You're drunk.
No, be
Snake
fair.
guy.
You don't know where India is. You think it's freezing.
You
He's
guys
living
gotta
in a-
realize that when Edson arrives here, it's like 11 o'clock or midnight where he is.
Oh, that's why he's a little
Yeah.
sleepy. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you now.
He's a little
You are
punchy.
forgiven. Right.
Yeah, daddy.
Now he was thinking that you living in an igloo or something in Canada.
No, but we could.
Hit or that hit?
Well, if you were ever traveling or hunting, you needed shelter, yeah, you'd build yourself some sort of like snow tent or igloo.
An igloo, yeah.
When are you going to travel? Vacation?
Well, since this is the internet, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
My
you
name's
can say
not
next
Edson.
month. You can say next month, and the next year. Yeah, not exactly the day.
Okay, well, I'll say it sometime
Soon.
So
You know,
that's good.
you know that I'm going to Israel in the summer.
Oh, we'll have fun there.
I'm going to be there for 5 weeks. Israel.
5
Jordan.
weeks. Wow.
Yeah, because I don't want to be rushing. Every time you take a tour, it's like a boom, 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 boom. I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna try to, but I'm gonna try to make it 4 countries: Israel, Jordan, Turkey, and Greece. Let's see, if we have time for all that, but mainly Israel and Jordan and Turkey, of course. So, let you know, guys, what's going on over there.
Yeah, it's party time.
Yeah.
I love taking milk in from directly from the cow and drink.
But what again?
'Cause I love taking milk from the cow direct from the cow and drink because it's delicious.
Cold
It's much
glass.
better than pasteurized.
Cold and drink?
Yes.
Cold milk.
Oh, cold
Icy
milk.
cold milk.
Ah, okay.
Now, guys, we got about 5 minutes left, and since I don't have a class after this, I'm not going to leave early, but I want to quickly take a look with you guys what classes I have tomorrow, because obviously some of you like certain classes more than others, and I'm just curious to see what I have, because I don't know, I don't remember. So let's take a look and let's see.
We have a lot of classes tomorrow, I think.
Please,
Like
but
3 or 4
like
classes.
4 or 5 classes just from Describe You See.
Well, I have Describe What You See at 10 a.m. my time, so it's like 1 or noon your time. That's the earliest, so I have Describe What You See. Then I have Describe What You See again. Then after that I have Jeopardy again, and it's going to be a tough one, but fun. And here's what I promise you guys. If during that 2 o'clock class, or my last class that's scheduled, if at least 3 of you are interested in having another one, I'll have another one. And I'll keep doing that till about 5 o'clock. So we could do up to 3 classes that way. Right?
Right.
Change Jeopardy for Describe You See.
No, I can't do that.
Oh,
It's already published.
oh okay.
Well, you can go with the people say. You go into their chat room.
No, I
People say,
can't. Because, so assuming 3 people show up and it's sold to 6, and somebody shows up later on because it's advertised as a certain class. So once it's advertised, I really can't change it.
yes, you can. It's America. You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, but
Yes.
no, this is not America. This is Canada.
And people, you need to listen to the people. What about that?
But this is Canada, not America. Actually, no, right, this is America. I forgot. Canada's part of America.
Did anybody sign for the class already?
Hey, guys, we're all Americans, right?
We all are Americans.
That's right. Don't let people in the U.S. take that as their own continent. It's like one country, and they are all we're
Yeah,
all
but they don't mean
Americans.
that way. I mean, they
Yes,
don't
they
mean that. They don't.
They do.
Why are you so mad with Americans? Just because
I'm
you're
not
Canadian?
mad. I'm
So?
just saying and stating a point.
They wouldn't do
A
that.
very
I mean,
opinionated one.
never. They never think, we are the most wonderful people in the world. They never think.
No, that you're
Only
you're,
Donald
you're misquoting
Trump.
me. What I said is they think of themselves as Americans, and anybody else who doesn't live in the U.S. is not
They-
American.
But
They don't.
like,
That's not true.
where,
No, because I
Where
lived
do you
there. I went
live
to school
exactly?
there, and
I
that's
live
true.
here too, and talking that way.
I said, I'm an American. They said, no, you're not. You're from Canada. I said, exactly. Yeah, but you're not American. I said, yes, I am. And one of them got what I was trying to say. I
Here's
said,
the idea. It's because people say American, because they're from the United States of America, so they're Americans.
well, they do it in Europe too.
They should come out like a United Statens, maybe.
So-
I'm United Statens.
What
Is yours-
continent? What continent is the UK in?
Europe.
No, not if you're in
no,
England.
no way.
Because if you're in England, I'm talking to my cousin about traveling, and he says, "Oh, are you going to Europe?" Right? So they think of themselves as outside of Europe.
Well, that's an idea of what they think and what they are, so that's different.
Because they are an island, so that's why
But-
they think that they out.
So what do they belong to? They belong to the
That
what?
is
Go.
the continental and the island part of Europe.
Well, technically, continents are islands too.
Right, that's what I'm saying, because also we have Hawaii, Well, no, the continental, no. Continental USA means just without islands.
So at what size does an island become a continent?
Well, that's political. That's not.
But-
No, it's not political.
Of course, it's political.
It's geological. It's a geological term. But
Okay, what is it
does
then?
an island become?
When?
That's a very good question. On that note, I'm going to end class.
You don't know the answer. You're
Jeopardy,
going to ask the
Jeopardy.
question. You don't know the answer. That's not true.
Well, look,
That's
That
Order.
is going to be
It is
your
now
question.
8 o'clock. Class is over. That's it. That's it.
no way.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an
Wait.
Canadian. This